All right, sports fans, let's kick this off with some Ford Field fireworks. Head coach Dan Campbell was right back in the spotlight, and this time, the drama wasn't just on the field. Remember his viral comments after the Kansas City loss, claiming a call came from New York? That quote lit up the league. Fast forward to Monday night. Déjà vu. The Lions benefited from some controversial officiating, including a double replay reversal in the fourth quarter that swung momentum and gave Detroit the ball back. The crowd roared. Twitter exploded. And yes, Baker Mayfield had plenty to say afterward about the officiating. But here's the bottom line. The Lions held Tampa to just 9 points, total domination down the stretch. Whether it was sharp scheming or lucky timing with the Zebras, Campbell's crew took full advantage. And for a coach who once questioned calls from New York, this time it felt like New York might have called back with an apology. Now, let's talk about Jameson Williams, the Lions' enigma in plain sight. Monday night, 0 receptions, 2 targets. That's it. And for a former first-round pick, that stat line stings. Through 7 games, Williams has 17 catches for 289 yards and 2 touchdowns. An impressive 17 yards per grab, but the production just isn't matching the paycheck. According to PFF, his overall grade sits at 64.4, ranking 58th among receivers, and his receiving grade of 66.5 puts him mid-pack, nowhere near star status. So what's happening? Is he being underused or underperforming? On a night when Detroit cruised 24-9, Williams once again disappeared. The offense hummed without him. But to make a playoff run, that can't continue. If the Lions are serious about contending, Jameson Williams has to stop being a storyline and start being a spark. Now, this is the good stuff. After nearly a year out with a torn ACL, Alim McNeill returned to the lineup and instantly reminded fans why he's the heartbeat of Detroit's defensive line. In his first game back, McNeill posted 3 pressures, 1 tackle, and a pass deflection, setting the tone early. His presence changed everything up front. The Bucs' running lanes evaporated. Tampa managed just 251 total yards and 9 points all night. Campbell said earlier in the week, he's freaking playing. And McNeill delivered. Reporters called his return a tone setter, and it showed. The line looked faster, hungrier, nastier. For a defense missing 4 starters in the secondary, having your anchor back in the middle was priceless. Welcome back, big man, because that looked like the Lions' identity again. Physical, relentless, and impossible to move. Now here's the underdog story. Detroit's secondary, patched together, written off, and absolutely spectacular. No DJ Reed, no Terrion Arnold, no Kirby Joseph, no Brian Branch, all out. But backups like Nick Whiteside, Thomas Harper stepped up and balled out. According to PFF, the unit earned an A- grade performance, holding Baker Mayfield under 200 passing yards, and the Bucs to a measly 9 points, their lowest output of the year. That's a top 6 offense neutralized by guys who weren't even projected to start in August. It wasn't luck. It was discipline, communication, and heart. In a week when Detroit's depth was tested, this secondary turned a potential disaster into a statement. When the Lions say, next man up, they mean it. So here's your 4-part headline. A coach who beat the refs at their own game. A receiver who needs to find his fire. A defensive tackle who came back like a wrecking ball. And a backup secondary that played like starters. The Detroit Lions improved to 5-2, staying right in the thick of the NFC playoff race. Next up, a bye week to heal, reload, and prepare for another test down the stretch. Momentum? Check depth? Check belief? Absolutely. This is the Detroit Lions, folks. And they're not just chasing the playoffs. They're chasing respect. Woe unto pride.